Danny, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We're going to be working on some sounds and letters and words today. Okay. We're going to start with our old review. Do you remember what AY says?
A.
A, it does say A. And do you remember our keyword?
Day.
Right. I think we have a picture here to remind us that's a day. And do you remember AY? Does it come in the beginning, the middle, or the end of the words?
End.
It does come in the end, you're right. And I like the way you're filling in your paper here today for us. And do you remember our pattern on our clover? Do you remember where we would put AY?
Here.
Right, because it's a vowel team. Why don't you just go ahead and write AY right there? Good job. We'll save that for later. You're right. AY is a vowel team, and we've been learning that for a few times, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember, is AY voiced or unvoiced?
A. Voiced.
Correct. That's great. If you just want to mark that on your paper. And we're going to spell a few AY words. And I want you to, when I give you the word, I want you to finger tap the sounds, okay? So our first word is May.
May. A. May.
Nice job. And day.
Day. A. Day.
Good job. Ray.
Ray. A. Ray.
And way.
Way. A. Way.
And what do all those words have?
A.
That's right. Spelled A-Y. Nice job. So let's talk about our new review. This is what we learned yesterday. And these are the letters CK. Do you remember the sound CK makes? Correct. Do you remember our keyword that we decided on yesterday? I'll give you a hint.
Duck.
Duck. We did. We said duck was a great example of a word with CK. And does CK come at the beginning, the middle, or the end of a word?
End.
It does come in the end. I like when you're marking it on your paper. And do you remember about the soldier rule? Yes.
Soldier rule.
So the soldier rule is when we have a short vowel and then we have the k sound at the end of a word, it's a CK. Okay, that's how it goes. So it's in a one syllable word with a short vowel that ends with k, we have to use CK. All right? Now we're going to spell some words. Oh, before we do that, is k voiced or unvoiced?
Unvoiced.
Good. I like the way you're checking with your throat. Good job. We're going to read a few of those CK words. Whenever you're ready, you can start right here.
Lock. Sick. Deck. Back. Neck. Pick.
Nice job. Now we're going to try to spell a few CK words. We practiced these a little bit yesterday, but don't forget to finger spell and then write your word. So our first one is lock.
Lock. Lock. Lock.
Good job. And our next one is puck.
Puck. Puck.
And sick.
Sick. Sick. Sick.
And our last one is rock.
Rock. Rock. Rock.
Nice job. Okay, all of those ended in CK. Now we're going to do our visual drill. And remember, that's where you see a letter, and then you tell me the sound that that letter or that group of letters make. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does it have another sound it makes? Good job. Shh.
J.
Okay, that's actually the letter G, so let's do a little practice. And I'm going to write it on here, and then I want you to trace it and say it 3 times. And G says G. Can you trace that with your finger and say G says G 3 times?
G says G. G says G. G says G.
All right, nice job. We're going to add that to our deck and remember to come back to it and practice it one more time.
E.
To have another sound.
E.
Good job.
I.
And
I.
good job.
R. A. A.
Good job. You remembered both of them.
B.
Good. And
Z. A. O.
good job.
Qu.
I like the way you're saying p, not p. Yeah, nice job.
A.
That's the one we practiced, isn't it? Good.
U.
Good job.
J.
W. Good. Okay, let's go back to this one. Do we need to practice this one one more time? What was this letter?
G.
And what sound does it make?
G.
Good job practicing. We'll keep that in our deck to practice tomorrow. Okay, so now we're going to have you write down some letters. I'm going to give you some sounds, and you write down the letters that make those sounds. But this is what I want you to do. I'm going to say it to you. You're going to say it back, and then you're going to write it. Okay? So our first sound is D.
D.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. We learned CK. C.
Yes, you're remembering all of them.
K.
Good. Good job. You remembered all of them. They all make that K sound. S. And sh. Oh, here we go. G.
G.
Remember it?
G.
Good. E. I.
I.
Grr.
Grr.
Mm. O.
O.
A.
A.
V.
V.
Z.
Z.
A.
A.
Qu.
Qu.
A.
That's our new.
That is our new one. Good job.
I.
Er. A. J.
J.
W.
W.
And X. That's our favorite one, isn't it? Okay, nice job, Danny. Now we're going to move on. We're going to do some blending. And so we're going to use our little pad here. And this is what's going to happen is we're going to have words, we're going to have letters. And you can trace the letters and say the sounds. And then you're going to sweep and put all those sounds together and make a word. Okay? And some of these are real words and some of them are nonsense words. So here, let's go.
U. A. K. Rack.
Nice job.
N. E. K. Neck.
Good.
Z. E.
Good job, because you saw that there's nothing on the end, so it's open.
V. Z. E. D. Z.
Nice job. Oops, I wasn't keeping up with you. I was so entertained by you doing such a great job. Okay.
Y. A. K. Yuck. Y. Ah,
Sh.
dash. S, a,
Sh.
sash.
Good.
M, e, sh, mesh. M, e, k, mech. M, a, k, mac.
What do you notice about that word at the end?
It's a soldier roll, CK.
Good job.
A, pack. A, hay.
Nice. You noticed that AY that we were just practicing.
S, a, say.
Do you remember where does A go? What placement does it go?
At the end.
And there's nothing after that in this word. Nice job.
W, a, way.
Good.
W, ag, wag. Qu, ig, quig. Qu, it, quit. V, at, that. V, a, they.
Good. Is that open or closed?
Open.
And so what happens to our A?
It says its own name.
Good job.
R, ash, rash. R, F, rep.
Good.
R, e.
Good. And you know that's open, so the E is going to be long. Good job.
Sh, F, shep. Sh, Ed, shed. X, vex. Axe, vex.
Nice job.
Eb, keb.
Okay, now we get to learn our new phoneme. You did a great job blending all those sounds and letters together, even though announcements are on. You did a great job staying focused. Okay, we're going to talk about our new phoneme. And our new phoneme is EE, and it's a vowel team, and it makes the sound E. E. Good job. So we're going to start by you write E and say E. So you're going to go E says E 3 times.
Okay. E says E. E says E. E says E.
Nice work. Okay. And look at my mouth. When I say E, what's happening?
It's like I'm smiling real big, or you're smiling.
It is like a big smile, and that kind of comes from the middle part of your mouth. Good job. And is E voiced or unvoiced?
E, voiced.
Nice job. And you can mark that on your paper that that's voiced. And when we have E, it goes in the middle of a word. Okay? So the word placement is in the middle. And we're going to have a keyword, and I thought maybe you would like this keyword. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sheep. Sheep. So let's write that on our paper. Sheep. We have E in the middle. And it is part of our pattern. So on our clover, it's a vowel team. You want to write E in the middle? Nice job. It's a vowel team. Together they make the E sound. And a vowel team is when we have 2 or more letters and they work together and they make one sound. Okay, together they're stronger, I guess, right? So on your paper, you're going to write E says E 3 times right here in this box.
Okay. E says E. E says E. E says E.
Nice work. Super. Now let's practice. We're going to read a few of these EE words and start right here whenever you're ready.
Okay. Me, beef, weep, queen, sheep, sheep, green, 16.
Nice job. Okay, all those have EE words. Now we're going to finger tap and spell some words that have EE in the middle of them. Okay, are you ready? Okay, the first one we're going to do is beep.
Beep, Eep. Beep.
Nice job finger tapping to work that out. Then we're going to do feed.
Feed. Eed. Feed.
And keep.
Keep. Eep. Keep.
And freep.
Freep. Eep.
Nice,
Freep.
nice job. Okay, let's kind of go over that one more time. What sound did we work on?
E.
And how do we spell it?
E. E.
Good. Is it voiced or unvoiced?
Voiced.
And where does EE go in a word?
Middle.
In the middle. What's our key word that we chose?
Sheep.
And what pattern is it?
It's about.
Nice job. You remembered all those things. We're going to trace one more time real quick to get that in our brain. So we're going to say E says E 3 times.
Okay. E says E. E says E. E says E.
Nice job. Okay. Now there's actually 2 ways we can make the E sound. We can make it with just an E, and we've learned that before, and now we've added another sound, and that's EE, or another way to spell it, EE, okay? So the next time we have a review, there'll be EE hiding in our deck, so we have to remember it says E. Okay? Now, we're going to work on some sentences with some E words and some other words that we've worked on before. So I'm going to tell you the sentence. I want you to tap out each word and then spell it on your paper.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
The sheep is in the back of the Jeep.
The sheep is in the back of the Jeep.
Okay. Great job. I like that you remembered your capital letter and your period. Okay, we're going to do another one. The duck and the queen play in the creek.
The duck and the queen play in the creek.
Nice job. Okay, nice job. We're going to read now for just a minute. Going to read this short little story. Okay, and you're going to read the title first, and then you're going to read the sentences, and you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. The queen has sheep. The queen has sheep. The men feed the sheep hay. The sheep sleep in the shed. The sheep play in the creek. The sheep rest next to the big tree. The queen has sheep indeed.
Good job. You read that super fast. We're going to try it again. We're going to really notice when we have those end marks and make sure we pause so that we can catch up our brains with our words. Okay?
Okay.
Start with our title again.
Okay. The queen has sheep. The queen has sheep. The men feed the sheep hay. The sheep sleep in the shed. The sheep play in the creek. The sheep rest next to the big tree. The queen has sheep indeed.
Nice job. I like the way you paused with those periods at the end of sentences. So we're going to try to put some words into sentences. Okay, can you read these words for me?
Weep, sheep, feed, queen, scene, creek.
Awesome. So let's go back to number 1, and the sentence is, the blank has sheep. What do you think goes in there?
The queen.
I agree. The queen has sheep, right? How about number 2? The men blank the sheep hay.
The men feed
Mm-hmm.
the sheep the hay.
Nice job. And the last one. The sheep play in the creek, right? That's a good time to play in the creek. Now, let's talk about just the story a little bit. So what does the queen have?
She has sheep.
And what do the sheep do?
They play and eat.
Where do they play?
In the creek.
Yeah. And how do you know that the sheep are cared for?
Well, they have a shed, so like maybe a place to go, and the guys feed them stuff.
What do they feed them?
Hay.
Yeah. And do you have any pets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have lots.
How many pets do you have?
Well, I have two dogs and we have lots of cats outside.
Okay. Why?
Well, the dogs we just love. They're like family, and our cats get mice.
That's a good reason to have cats. So, what is a queen?
Um, well, it's usually a lady.
Hmm.
And she kind of wears fancy clothes.
Okay. What does she have on her head?
A crown.
Usually. But what does she do?
She takes care of her people and leads her people
Okay.
of the country.
That's pretty good. All right, we're going to work on some red words. And remember, our red words are the ones that don't always follow the phonics rules, so we just have to memorize them. So, on our red words, let's see, I think I am going to tell you the words, and you're going to use a red pen, and you're going to write them there in the box. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Our first one is the.
The.
And one.
One.
This is like I have one cousin. Okay. Only.
Only.
Uh-huh. I only need three more pieces to finish the puzzle. Of.
Of.
I want a piece of cake. Mm-hmm. And once.
Once.
I went to the mall once. Okay, nice job. Now I want you to check and see if you spelled those words correctly.
Okay.
Good job. If you did, you get a check mark on the back.
Yeah. I get a bunch. You don't have to do it.
Right. You get a bunch of them. At least five, right?
At least five.
Good job. Okay. Well, one more time. What new sound did we learn today?
E.
And how do we spell that?
E.
Good. And is it voiced or unvoiced?
It's voiced.
And good. And it's go in the beginning, middle, or end of a word.
Middle.
And do you remember cue?
Sheep.
And what was our pattern?
It's a vowel team.
It is a vowel team. You did a great job today, Danny. We'll see you tomorrow.